welcome to the video. My name is Jimbo, and here is my broken C5. The thing is, Paul, I always say this car is broken. It's not actually really broken, it just has traction issues. Everything else on the car actually works very fine.
I think it has driver issues.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that. Yesterday I came here, and the C5 has actually lived here basically for the past, I'd say, what do you say, like 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, this car is, Paul has driven this car more than I have in the last month or so. It's pretty sad, to be honest with you, but we're gonna change that today. It's like 50 degrees outside. We got a bunch of stuff we're doing to the car. Last night I was here and we started working on it, but a whole bunch of Hondas and, like people were tuning lawnmowers, so we couldn't really work on the car too much. And so we're gonna be remedying that today. It's a Sunday. God bless Paul. Thank you for helping me out. If you're in Virginia and you need a shop, by the way, call Faster Automotive and ask for Paul. Paul's the man. He knows his shit. Now, as I said, I haven't driven the car in a long time. The car's been living here for the past 2 weeks. What's been done to it in the meantime? The car now has the original exhaust on it, as I said. It sounds great. I miss that thing. It drones like no other. We drove it a little bit yesterday. But, it sounds great, and we're going to put the two-step on it today. That's going to be in this video. We're also going to drive it a little bit, show some launches with it. But anyway, stay tuned. It's going to be an interesting video, but let's get to working on this thing. Now, one thing I want to point out, guys, I'm actually using a not as wide lens as I usually do, because I broke that lens last night, which is another reason I was not filming last night. But this one zooms really, really far. See, look at Paul.
Be like one of those toes videos.
Yeah, that's basically what we have going on right here.
Oh, okay.
So tell me, how does this very advanced, wiring system work on this?
Oh, yeah, see, you have 2 sets of connectors here.
Right?
Yeah, you see these?
Yeah, I see them.
They look astonishingly similar to these things
Really?
that go between, your main wire harness and all 4 of your coil packs.
Gotcha.
On
Okay.
each side. You unplug them and plug these in between them. It doesn't matter which side they're on. These are I give it to MSD. They made a really simple kit.
Right. This costs like $230, by the way, $238 just for reference.
You can set where you want your RPM and whatnot with these.
Oh, cool.
And basically, you have either you send a ground or you send a power to activate them. Usually
Gotcha.
a clutch switch.
Gotcha. Okay. But the point is, if I had looked online, it would have taken me much longer, but I could have done this.
Yeah, literally, look, watch. You unplug this.
Hold on, let me go to the other side. Unplug that.
Unplug that. And I want this kit to be on that side, so we're going to use the longer side.
Okay.
So this will be over there. That one will be this side. This one will be this side. I'll tuck it around.
Oh,
later.
because there's the other one right there. I see.
And you literally go click,
Click.
click.
That's like the installation of the power commander on my bike, way, way back.
Yeah, you can tuck this in. You do the same thing that side. And you put that over there.
Somewhere. Just fucking... It's installed. How exactly does this trigger? I've actually, because my thought in my head was, is it possible that we can just wire, because I had this idea, I'd never voiced it on video, that I wanted to make some kind of cool switch panel that we put right there, and we just have like the airplane toggles, click, 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 and just all right, that button's boom, 2-step, that button, boom, line lock, that button, nitrous wiring.
You just put it on this wire.
Oh.
If you want. Well, this would go to your clutch, but you can,
That'll be, if we do that, that'll be a whole separate video, because that's putting a switch panel in is gonna take time.
Yeah, all I would have to do is cut here, put it to a switch.
Ah, okay.
It gets power from the coil packs, basically the main wire harness gets
Okay.
power to it. So it just kind of taps off the power off the things, and all it does is, it already knows the RPM because you get your tach from your ignition coils.
Okay.
And you set RPM, and basically when you hit that RPM, it disconnects power to your coils. So it still dumps fuel and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's an ignition cut. It just basically turns off your spark. And so you get that little, and the pops are basically, it's dumping a lot of fuel, and now your exhaust is full of fuel, and then a flame front passes your exhaust and lights it all on fire. It makes a cool bang, bang, bang.
So we plugged everything in, which took all of 4 seconds.
Yes.
And we got the wire running here. Here's the 2-step box. Are we gonna mount this somewhere?
Yes, I will be mounting that somewhere.
Okay, cool.
You
We'll just let it
have
hang.
to disconnect the fuel line, but it makes it a lot easier.
Which we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes like 3 seconds. If you have the disconnect tool, it literally.
Which
Seconds.
so you have the disconnect tool?
Yes.
Okay.
I I fix cars for a living.
Okay, I was just saying.
And we're at the shop I work at.
Right.
And we have my toolbox.
Toolbox.
Yes, it's full of tools.
Okay.
I owe so much money on it. I will pay it off eventually.
But what are we gonna set this to? What do you think? It's a little dial. Could they possibly make that any harder to turn? Like, geez, can you guys see that? How
RPM
ridiculous that is? We should set it at 25, 3,000? Is that like a normal?
Yeah, that's what it says. It's like launch limit at.
Okay, so why don't we try and set it at 3,000 RPM?
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah, basically, I'm gonna manually ground it out. So it'll be like you put your clutch in, and then we're gonna go wop, ba 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 ba, and we're gonna hear really loud bangs, pops, and maybe fire.
I hope it does fire.
Yeah, no, let's do fireball.
You think?
The last one did. Does it have straight pipes? Yeah.
Well, the two-step works. I don't know if the microphone even picked any of that up because it was so loud, but the two-step works. Whoo, dude! It got smoky in here. Like it done got smoky in here. Oh my god. What was that?
Yeah, I saw that one.
What was that, Paul? Something seriously caught on fire. What was that?
I was playing the gas to get a dump a little bit more fuel.
What was that? What is this, dude? That fell out of the exhaust. That was in the exhaust.
That's not part of a catalytic converter.
Oh my god. That's awesome. Dude.
Yeah, I think you blew up one of your cats.
You think so?
Oh, 100%. That's part of your catalytic converter. Well,
You didn't need that anyway.
well, I mean, it's all over.
Oh, well that.
It's all the way out there.
We didn't need those though. So that was good. That was very, very good. I'm excited for that. But mainly, I mean, drag racing purposes, like I don't think this car is gonna see a strip for at least, I don't know. Honestly, next time I make time, and we could probably take this to a strip on a day that you don't have work, or you can take off sometime. We should take this thing to a strip and have fun with it.
Sure.
We should. But if we take this to the strip, I would love to spend some time tuning this and figuring out what the best RPM to do all this stuff at is. But that shoots fire, and we also have no more cats. Nope. I blew up my cat. This is my catalytic converter. It is now all over the ground. It came out of there. So that was pretty cool. That fire, that one like flamethrower one, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and of course this is use track use only.
Yeah, this no. This is off-road use only.
Yeah.
This is not driven on the street ever.
Yeah, no.
So
all closed course,
Yeah. This is trailered virtually everywhere.
Yeah, we're on a trailer, because this.
He said we're on a trailer. Yeah, this whole place is on a trailer, dude.
Yeah, man. We're on a trailer going through space, bro.
Yeah, this is like a fucking highway. I think that was a worthwhile mod to this car, and it also has actual purposes and uses for drag racing. But
And it's amusing.
yes, that's honestly more the reason I installed it, because that is just
fire, bro.
Yeah, when someone asks you, hey, how's your car? I'm like, it fucking shoots fire now, because I can go whop, 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 whop.
Shoots fire.
Yeah, but not for the right reasons. Yeah, so I didn't explain it earlier, but we were, filming some stuff for Instagram, just for jokes. And we noticed that the fire was only coming out of one tip and blowing catalytic converter crap everywhere. So the deduction from Paul, anyway, is a converter now, because we're blowing shit out one of them, the other one is quote-unquote clogged. Is that correct?
Well, I think it's clogged at the X pipe because your X pipe was glowing.
The X pipe was glowing.
Yes.
Nice.
Catalytic converters, what they do is they burn excess fuel, and
Right.
when you're doing two-step, you're dumping a fuck ton of fuel
Right.
down your exhaust, so
Right.
it was trying to burn it all up, and it gets really hot.
So we're trying. What are we trying to do right now?
Percussive maintenance. I can feel a little bit of exhaust coming out this side, but everything is coming out this side.
Right, right.
And then your X pipe is glowing, so I'm gonna try hitting with a hammer and maybe clog this exhaust and two-step it and see if we can shoot it else out this side.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Gotcha. We're almost at gallons per mile at this point. We're at a whopping 2.7 now. Paul's one of the few people I'm gonna let ever launch my car, because he can drive it much better than I can. How did he do that? How did you do that? You must teach me. You must. That's so cool. That was awesome, dude. You can drive my car so much better than I can.
I also feel it's a little good.
A little blur? You think it has to do with the exhaust leak?
Maybe the exhaust clog?
The exhaust clog?
Maybe.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so teach me.
So, you're gonna have your foot like this.
Yeah.
So you can give it gas.
Yeah.
Put down your foot a little bit. Let off. See how it's
Starting to move.
This is when you let go and launch yourself. Then you kind of let your foot off the gas, and then let your foot off the brake.
So two-step, let off. As soon as it feels go, let it go.
Yeah.
So is that why you see people on like a drag strip, like when the light is going beep, 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 you see them creeping forward?
Yeah, you see the car will start to like squat down.
Yeah.
Because the back end has load on it.
Okay.
See? As long as you learn how to do it, it's not that bad.
This is legit. Oh, that's what I hit, dude.
See?
That's awesome.
I think it's much more of driver
error. That's okay.
Driver improvement.
Driver improvement cost me a lot of money, but that's okay. I'll take it. You want to film me just doing one more burnout? We'll close out the video.
Yeah, like nice burnout.
Like nice big spokes.
Yeah. Try to hold the brake a little bit so your front doesn't move. Yeah, because it's getting traction.
I'm glad this is all on film. We're gonna get Jimbo doesn't know how to do burnouts. Traction control's on. Oh, yeah.
Okay, why can't I do can try.
You can't do it, then we got a problem.
Yeah. Here you go.
It's much quieter. All right. Something's wrong there. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Like mad.
So, drive it home smoothly, or should I take it home? Should I leave it here?
Oh yeah, look under there.
Why? What's wrong? What's it doing? Oh my God!
Yeah, it's clogged.
Oh! All right, let's stop doing it then. Oh, look at the nice lighting on that.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to explain what's going on. So that catalytic converter that blew up and shot all the cool fire and everything like that, which was cool, it was actually because you were saying the catalytic converter blew up?
Yeah, the catalytic blew out, and now it's clogging right where the X pipe is, and so that's why it's also really quiet, and probably why Jimbo can do easy launches, because it doesn't have much power right now. It probably lost a fair bit of power.
Yeah, because I mean, I would accelerate and it felt good, but it definitely didn't feel fast.
Yeah.
And it was also very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Like, it feels muffled. Like, it almost reminded me of when the stock, like, exhaust was on it.
Yeah, because basically that like spongy material has now blocked a port and probably is half blocking another one.
Yeah,
That's why you saw a little picture of it glowing there. The catalytic converter is still working. And so it's still burning off excess fuel during the two-step because you're dumping a fuck ton of fuel down there.
Right.
So I'm thinking, yeah, it's clogged.
Okay.
That's
well,
probably.
then you said drive it home very, very carefully.
Yeah, drive it gingerly. It's not like blocked off. If it has an actual seal, it'll blow out your exhaust.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Drive it gingerly home. You know, don't give it too much gas. Stay under like $4,000.
Will do.
And be nice to it. Park it. Go get your other X pipe from the next time you go up to New Jersey.
Yep.
We'll slap that thing on
Yeah,
there.
because one of the things, I do actually have another X pipe. I just not put it on, but I do have one. It's sitting at the New Jersey house though, so I just got to bring it back.
It'll be easier doing that than finding a long pole and try to hammer out that one. We can do that later, but it'll be easier.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do that.
Yeah.
I've seen it been done. So anyway, that's the end of that video. I appreciate y'all watching. Not his fault.
Not my fault.
Some people will be like, "Oh, it's his fault." No, it's not Paul's
I
fault.
did put two-step in your car, but
yeah, but the catalytic converter is blowing up after 93,000 miles, and considering the previous owner, like the person who owned this before me, it was not a grandpa.
yeah,
like,
he probably beat the crap out of those
He did.
cats
There's a
too.
video online of him doing a burnout at Corvettes of Carlisle, and a humongous one. Like, this car, prior to me getting it, supposedly, and I actually have the time slips to prove this. I don't know what direction he was at, but he actually ran 11.4 in this car on the old tune. So, and that was on slicks though. That was on drag slicks. Right. But the point was, like, this car was not babied. Like, this was someone's play toy.
Yeah.
You know? So things going bad on it after basically 93,000 miles, I understand it. So anyway, I'm glad things work now. I'm glad I now know how to launch a car. Didn't know that prior, which is very, very cool. It was an expensive learning experience of driver's error, but like, you live and you learn. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching the video. All of y'all have a fantastic day.
Okay.
That was fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
I think I did it better, bro.
I was about to say, that makes my vet look stupid.
All right.
All right, let's go.